Hey YouTube, what's up? I've showed you iOS 5 on my iPad, but I haven't showed you what it looks like on my iPhone 4. Well, let's get started. So here I have my iPhone using my new Canon T3i with my just unboxed. I didn't do a video unboxing because it's been done so much before of my Canon. I think it's a 1.8 Mark II. It's kind of loud. Autofocusing is one of my first impressions, but it does work. So let me go on and show you iOS 5 on my iPhone right now. I'm going to go on and apologize because I'm going to have to look over here a lot because my iPhone's over here and I have to look at it. So I apologize in advance. So let me go on and show you this right now. So here is my iPhone 4, and the first thing I have to show you, and I actually have a list, so I probably should get my list where I can see it. So the first thing that I'm going to show you is Notification Center. So if you swipe down from the top, you get Notification Center. And here's what it looks like. You get stocks up at the top. You can actually have this at the bottom too if you would like. You have your weather. You can actually have this local, but I have it set to Cupertino, so that way you guys don't know where I live. And then you've got some other notifications. You can choose what these are and everything. So let me go on and show you what it looks like when you get a notification. So I'm going to go into a game here. We're going to do Cut the Rope, which is exactly what they demoed on the or in the keynote. So let me go on and open this up here, and let me have my iPad to turn it on over here, which is off camera here. Turn down the volume. And we'll go on and start playing. You can add me on Game Center like you just saw if you want to. And we'll just do this level here that I can't beat for some reason. And let's say we're sitting here playing this game. So I'm sitting here playing this game, trying to beat it and everything. And I keep losing, whatever. And my friend sends me a message here. So I'm going to send myself an iMessage here real quick. And there it is. I can still keep playing, and it goes just fine. And I can leave that there. So let's say my friend sends me another message here. So I'm going to send myself another message here. And then I can still ignore that if I want to. So I can try this still. Oh, I keep losing. Well, now I'm ready to act on that. And this is one thing that they just added in iOS Beta 3, which I think is interesting, is that now when you swipe down from the top, it doesn't, interrupt your game. If you swipe down from the top a second time, finally you get the notification center, which is great because I used to do it on accident all the time. So now I'm going to tap this message, and I can respond, just like I would, or ignore it like I said, keep it there, but now it should be gone like it is in Notification Center. The next thing I have for you is iMessages. iMessages works really great. So I'm going to show you here. If I go and say hi back here, so hi, and I already have this one message keyed up, and it's already showed up on my iPad here. But let me go on and show you what it says if I'm typing. And it should, I guess I have it turned off, read receipts, but it'll tell you when somebody's typing and everything, and it shows that the iPad has read it, and I can send. And there it is right there. It's a very fast, works all over data, and it works really well. I'm actually not keeping this on camera very well, am I? The next thing is camera. I'm going to have a hard time showing this. I'm going to go on and show you here. So I'm going to turn off the screen here. And we're going to double-click the home button. Double-click the home button. You actually get a camera button there now. So you can tap that. And now you've got your camera. You can go into options here and add a grid or the HDR effect that we know so well from our iPhone that doesn't work very well. You can do all that. You can adjust the exposure. You can pinch to zoom, which is nice. So I can pinch in to zoom, which is really cool. I can go in here and turn that off now, that grid. And you can even use the up button to take a picture. So if I get this just right, I can press this up button and take a picture. And I actually have photo stream enabled, and I actually can't show you, but that picture should be on my iPad now, and it should be in photo stream. Let me show you photo stream here real quick. Let me just cover, make sure I don't show anything I don't want to. And there's photo stream. So that's actually all the photos that have been uploaded to photo stream that I've recently taken, and it works really well. And these will all be on my iPad, and it'll be stored for 30 days, which is nice. So that is Photo Stream. Next we have is Reminders. We're just going to show you this here really quickly. This is Reminders. So I hope I don't have anything embarrassing here, and I do not. Yay! So you actually go in here and add a reminder, which is nice. So make video. can do that right there. And may I add that the correction seems to be a little bit more refined in iOS 5. Just a little bit, not a whole bunch, but a little bit. You can actually show more. You can say, you know, when I'll leave somewhere to remind me or whatever, it works perfectly. And this is syncing to my iPad also through iCloud. So we're going to close that out now. That's pretty much it. There's not a whole lot to show there. As you can see, we actually do now have a dedicated videos app. And actually, when you first launch it, it'll show you, you know, hey, videos have moved. So it's interesting. Let me show you Safari here real quick. And if you've seen Safari for the iPad, you can actually click, you know, the link in the more info to watch it. And here's my Google Plus. You know, I had this open, so you can follow me on Google Plus. By the way, you can just search Program 94. So here is Safari. It's a little bit different. You now have the reading list you can add. So add to reading list, which is offline viewing, which is nice. And let me load up program94.com here. So I'm actually going to go out and go into my little web clip I've got here on my phone, which is kind of free advertising if I make a YouTube video. And let me go on and show you this article here. So, why will use up iTunes Match? And I hope this actually shows up in Reader because I haven't tested it. I'm very unprepared, and it will not. But there will be a Reader button there. So let me go on to an article that I know will show up here, which is Macworld, and probably this right here. And you will have a Reader button there. There it is. It's showing up in this. So there's the Reader button. And you can now read it just like that. You can actually add this to your reading list. You can tweet this, which is nice, which I forgot to add here. So you can actually tweet right from an iOS. I don't believe I actually have it enabled, which is sad. But I'll show you the Twitter setting here real quick. This is totally off script. But it looks like I don't have it enabled. And there's Twitter. And you sign in right here, and you can tweet out photos, things like that, right from your phone. It works really well, and it actually shows up in line in the Twitter app, which is nice. The next thing I have for you guys is the shortcuts. Just like to go back into settings for this. These shortcuts are actually really nice. So if I go into keyboard, and you can see these shortcuts that I have here. So you actually see if I type in PLZ, it'll put in please, or MP is no problem, JW is no wondering, or JW is just wondering, and this is really nice. So say I'm texting myself here, like I do all the time, and I say JW, oops, JW, it's going to say just wondering, and it works really well. So NP, oops, I put Jan, NP is no problem. It's pretty funny. And this just works. So THX is thanks, and this works really well. So I'm texting really fast. Maybe the person I'm texting doesn't really know these slang words or these, anything like that. Then I can just put in these quick shorts, and it works perfectly. So OMW, or I could even have a short for my website. So if I was constantly plugging my website, I could have one for W site. I go to on my iMac, and it puts in program94.com. It's really nice. Last thing I want to show you is Wi-Fi sync. And if I can get the double click to work, Wi-Fi sync is under General. So if you go to General and then iTunes Wi-Fi sync, you see a Sync Now page. So if I actually hit Sync Now, we're actually going to run to my iMac here. You can actually see where it started to sync right here. And it works really well. It works, whenever I plug it in at night, it syncs my iPhone. I get my latest podcast, everything I listen to right here. And it does seem to take up a little bit of battery. Actually, it does seem to suck battery a little bit, so I would encourage you to not just manually do it all the time, but you can actually do this manually, which is nice. So this is pretty much what I have for you guys. If you guys have any questions about iOS 5, please feel free to leave me a comment, and I'll be sure to get back to you, or message me, or leave a comment on program94.com. There's a contact page, I believe, on program94.com. you can use. And thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. And tell me how you like the video quality. This video quality seems to be really nice. I'm really proud of it. This is using my new 1.8 lens that I was telling you guys about. And it seems to look really nice from what I can tell. And just from the live view that I'm looking at right now, it looks really nice. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. I'm really excited for this. iOS 5 comes out in the fall. And it looks like it's reminding me about my message again, which is cool. So you can actually see the iPad in the background. It has a really nice bokeh. Now we're West Side. iOS 5 will be coming out this fall. It'll be a free upgrade for everybody. And macOS 10 Lion's coming out tomorrow at the date of the shootings. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Here are some more of my videos that I think you may enjoy. You can click on them to be taken directly to that video. You can also click the subscribe button to be automatically notified when I make a new video, or just click the YouTube channel button to be taken to my channel to see more of my videos that aren't listed here.